A single dime. 10 cents. But in your pocket right now could be a coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The 2001 Roosevelt dime might look ordinary at first glance, but certain rare errors have turned this humble piece of change into one of the most sought-after treasures in modern American numismatics today. We're going to uncover the secrets that make some 2001 dimes worth more than a house. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at your pocket change the same way again. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 1.4 billion dimes in 2001, while the Denver facility struck another 1.2 billion. Each one was meant to be identical, weighing exactly 2.268 grams, measuring 17.91 millimeters in diameter, and composed of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. But sometimes things went wonderfully wrong. Let's start with the basics. Every 2001 dime should feature Franklin D. Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, facing left, with the word Liberty behind his head and In God We Trust in front. The reverse shows a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. But here's where it gets interesting. When these design elements go wrong, the value skyrockets. Take the case of James Henderson from Ohio. In 2019, he was sorting through rolls of dimes from his local bank when he spotted something unusual. One of his 2001 dimes had a dramatic die crack running through Roosevelt's head. That single error turned his 10 cents into $3,800 at auction. But that's just the beginning. Die cracks occur when the metal dies used to strike coins develop small fractures. These cracks create raised lines on the finished coins, like tiny mountain ranges across the surface. The more dramatic the crack, the more valuable the coin becomes. But die cracks are just one type of error that collectors hunt for. Double dies are perhaps the most valuable errors found on 2001 dimes. These occur during the hub and die creation process, when the design is impressed multiple times onto the working die at slightly different angles. The result? Coins with distinctly doubled features. Look closely at the lettering, particularly Liberty, and the date. If you see clear doubling, not just machine doubling, which is more common and less valuable, you might have hit the jackpot. In 2015, a Pennsylvania collector discovered a 2001 double die dime that sold for $45,000. The doubling was most prominent on the word Liberty and Roosevelt's ear. But even that pales in comparison to some of the other errors we're about to discuss. Off-center strikes happen when the planchet, the blank metal disc that becomes a coin, isn't perfectly centered when struck. Minor off-center strikes might show just 5 to 10% of the design missing. These are interesting but not particularly valuable. However, dramatic off-center strikes where 50% or more of the design is missing while still showing the complete date. Now we're talking serious money. One of the most remarkable examples came to light in 2017. A 2001 D dime struck 65% off-center, sold for an astounding $78,000. The coin still showed its complete date, which is crucial for value, but most of Roosevelt's head was completely missing. This extreme error occurred when the planchet severely misaligned with the dies during striking. But let's talk about the holy grail of 2001 dime errors, the elusive double denomination error. Imagine a dime struck over a previously struck penny. These dramatic mistakes happen when a Lincoln cent accidentally makes its way into the dime production line and gets struck with dime dies. The result? A coin showing clear features of both denominations. In 2012, a collector in Texas made numismatic history when he discovered a 2001 dime struck over a 1999 Lincoln cent. Through the dime's design, you could clearly see Lincoln's profile and parts of the memorial reverse. This incredible error sold for $138,000 at auction. Only 3 other examples of this error type are known to exist from 2001. Wrong planchet errors are similarly valuable. These occur when a dime is struck on metal intended for a different denomination. A 2001 dime struck on a nickel planchet sold for $92,000 in 2020. The heavier, larger planchet created a coin that looked like a dime but felt noticeably different in hand. Let's talk about die adjustment strikes. Some of the rarest and most valuable errors of all. These happen when the mint is testing die spacing and pressure using minimal force. The result is a coin with a ghost-like appearance, showing only faint details of the design. A 2001 die adjustment strike dime discovered in a roll of coins in 2016 sold $4.67, $500. But perhaps the most valuable 2001 dime error, ever discovered combines multiple major errors. In 2018, a coin was found that featured both a significant off-center strike and a double die obverse. This perfect storm of errors resulted in a sale price of $185,000. The coin stands as testimony to just how valuable these mistakes can become. Now let's talk about how you can examine your own 2001 dimes. You'll need a good magnifying glass, at least 5x magnification. Start by checking the date and mint mark. A 2001 with no mint mark was struck in Philadelphia, while a 2001 D comes from Denver. Both facilities produced valuable errors. Look carefully at all lettering for signs of doubling. True double dies will show separation in the letters themselves, not just mushy or slightly thickened text. Check the rim for any irregularities or breaks. Examine Roosevelt's profile for die cracks or unusual raised lines. Feel the weight and size of the coin. Any significant deviation could indicate a wrong planchet error. Pay special attention to the surfaces. Legitimate mint errors will show consistent metal flow and strike characteristics. Be wary of post-mint damage or alterations. Genuine errors occur during the minting process, not after the coin enters circulation. One often overlooked area is the edge of the coin. A 2001 dime should have reeded edges, those tiny parallel lines running perpendicular to the coin's face. Missing or partial reading can indicate valuable striking errors. In 2014, a 2001 dime with completely smooth edges due to a collar die failure sold for $12,500. The condition of error coins matters tremendously. While circulation wear doesn't impact the value of errors as much as it does normal coins, the best prices go to examples that were discovered and preserved soon after minting. That Texas double denomination we mentioned earlier? Its uncirculated condition contributed significantly to its six-figure price tag. Some collectors focus on specific error types. Others try to assemble complete sets of different 2001 dime errors. This specialization has driven prices even higher as wealthy collectors compete for the finest known examples of each error type. Remember that authentication is crucial. Major error coins should be certified by respected grading services like PCGS or NGC. These companies employ experts who can distinguish genuine mint errors from damage or alteration. Their certification also makes valuable coins easier to sell. Here's something fascinating. New 2001 dime errors are still being discovered today. Last year, a collector in Michigan found a previously unknown die variety, showing significant doubling on the torch reverse. This proves that even after 2 decades, these coins still hold secrets waiting to be uncovered. So what should you do if you think you've found a valuable 2001 dime error? First, document everything. Take clear, well-lit photographs from multiple angles. Measure and weigh the coin if possible. Then, consult with experienced error collectors or dealers. Online forums can be helpful, but remember, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Don't clean your coin. Even if it's dirty, cleaning can significantly reduce the value of any numismatic item, including errors. Professional conservation should only be attempted by experts, and only when absolutely necessary. Consider this: every day, countless valuable error coins pass through cash registers, get dumped into coin jars, or sit forgotten in dresser drawers. The next great discovery could be sitting in your pocket right now. That's what makes error collecting so exciting, the possibility that life-changing treasure is hiding in plain sight. Before we wrap up, let's review the most valuable 2001 dime errors to watch for. Double dies, especially on the obverse off-center strikes showing the complete date. Double denomination strikes over cents. Wrong planchet errors. Major die cracks and breaks. Die adjustment strikes. Multiple error combinations. Keep checking your change, and don't forget to look through old coin jars and collections. The 2001 dime continues to surprise collectors with new discoveries and record-breaking sales. Who knows? You might be the next person to find a six-figure coin worth far more than its face value. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We're constantly sharing new information about valuable coins you might find in circulation. Drop a comment below if you've ever found an error coin, or if you have questions about examining your own collection. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos about rare coins and precious metals. Until next time, happy hunting! Remember, that ordinary dime in your pocket might just be extraordinary after all.